All good to go. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team here at Area Special at Nexus, I'd like to thank you very much and welcome you to the auction of unit number 1 at 124 Scoresby Road in the heart of the Boronia. To all of our bidders and buyers, make sure to bid bold, bid aggressively, and bid to the absolute upper echelon of your capacity. Give yourself every opportunity to be that lucky and successful buyer. I'm sure you're somewhere in the crowd here today, so to you a slightly early congratulations is in order for your wonderful purchase. And what a wonderful purchase it will be for you and your family, I'm sure of it, for the many, many years to come. Of course, I'd like to take the time to thank our vendors very, very much as well for not only entrusting myself to be the auctioneer, but also the entire selling team at Area Special at Nexus for selling what is arguably their most prized possession. Now, of course, your listing agents are none other than a Ray and a Rishi. There's a wealth of real estate knowledge in between those two, so if you do have any questions or need any support with your bidding endeavours, make sure to flag down one of those team. We've also got Minnis here as well. Again, very experienced member of the team, so make sure to flag down any of those two, and also Yazzie as well. Now, of course, if you have attended an auction in Victoria, we'll recount the rules and regulation. The auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions made available for inspection before the start of the auction. The auction rules prohibit the auctioneer from accepting bids or offers for a property after the property has been knocked down to the successful bidder. The vendors have a reserve price, as your auctioneer will be indicating bidders on a request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruptions by bidders, and prohibits bidders from attempting to prevent others from bidding, and it will issue fines for misconduct. The rules do permit vendor bids. The words I will be using to indicate I am placing a bid on behalf of our vendors. Simply vendor bid. By law, only I as the auctioneer can place those vendor bids. Now, settlement terms for the purchase of this lovely home is preferred between 60 to 90 days. Of course, if you've had any prior arranged terms and conditions discussed and our vendors are agreeable to those terms, then you're more than comfortable to be bidding on that basis. Now, of course, if you are that lucky and successful buyer, we're also going to be asking you for a standard 10% deposit payable this evening as per standard Victorian auction rules, and that's to be made available to the trust account of Area Specialist Nexus by bank check or bank transfer. Now, buyers, that's the boring stuff out the way. Let's talk about a stunning opportunity up for your competition. Unit number 1 at 124 Scoresby Road in Boronia. Stunning family home that is very, very desirable to a multitude of buyers, whether you're a first-time buyer, whether you're a growing family, which I see a number of you in here, or also an investor keen to park their capital in a nice home that is going to yield capital returns for the many, many years to come. There is something for everybody in this particular home and in this particular location. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a multitude of car spacing opportunities underpinning your prospective purchase of 410 square metres of prime Boronia soil here. Now, the home itself is absolutely stunning here. Our owners have done an incredible job renovating this home to be very, very livable and a low maintenance home for you to take on over and start creating your priceless family memories. A great layout all out with a good separation of space between the living areas and your private bedroom quarters. You've also got a nice open kitchen dining area out this way as well at the front of the home, and beautiful indoor and outdoor entertaining areas all throughout the home, particularly out back with that shaded pergola decking area, which is really the highlight of the home. Beautiful front yard area to park cars and have plenty of guests over to entertain your friends and family as well. There's a lot of things that ticks a lot of boxes in this particular home, and the location is quite superb as well, with parks and reserves nearby, schools. You've got public, private, primary and secondary catchment zones of Bayswater South Primary School and Bayswater Secondary College as well. You've got all the local shops to take a pick from as well. That's going to take care of all of your shopping needs, whether you go out towards Mountain High Shopping Centre, Boronia Village, or even Knox Westfield. Amongst those 3 shopping centres, you're going to have all of your shopping needs taken care of. And of course, public transport is very, very convenient as well, with bus stops literally at your doorstep. And of course, you can pick between Bayswater or Boronia Station to take you in and out of the CBD. Driving wise, you've got access to all the major roadways and freeways to take with you anywhere that you need to go. So a long list of reasons to buy in this particular home and this location. I'm going to add one more thing, and that's in May we are expecting strong rate cuts from the RBA, which is going to bring an abundance of demand into the real estate market. We're only seeing the market trending up and up and up. So get in early, buyers. Your time is limited. This is your time to close the book on your real estate journey and start creating those priceless family memories. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hand it over to you now for your spirited bidding. Who'd like to get the auction underway? Yes, a bid over here. Happy to start at any opening figure. Our quoting range, 635 to 695. Would you like 635? 590. I did say I was going to happy to start anywhere. Mum's very happy and proud of you for that one there. $590,000. Let's go in $20,000 rises on top to keep it nice and competitive here. But at $590,000, done Mum proud with that one there. At 590, 610. 610. How about we go 610? Let's go 20s from the rise from here. 600. Yes. 610, thank you very much. 630 now if you'd like. At 630 there. At $630,000 still in the lead. And welcome to the auction to our two bidders here. At $630,000. Let's go 650 if you will. At $630,000 out to the left hand side. First call at $630,000. Good luck. Second call at 630. Third and final time all done. Finished. Absolutely silent. 650, good bid now. 650, 70. 70, great bid there. 670 now. Happily take the 10s if it helps to get you back in. I can see from your body language, which you should try to keep hidden as best you can. 670, I happily take the a 10 on top to get you back in. But at 670, I suggest to keep it strong and show strength here. At $670,000, 690 is the better bid. At $670,000, where would you like to go from here? 680, 690. 690 straight away. 690 now. I like this one. 695 and I'll take it. 700. 700 straight away. $700,000 now the bid. Where do we go from here? $700,000 out to the left hand side. 705 if you will. Yep. Come on, let's go to 5. Yeah, I was going to push back on you anyways. It's 705,000. 710 straight back and 715. $710,000 and I think a good time to get some instructions from our vendors as well at $710,000. Now we're at 705, aren't we? 705, 710. I thought so. I was just testing. Yeah, 710, 715, 711. We're going in the smaller bids. How about let's go one more 5 and we'll go in the ones from there. Yeah. 715. 20. Yeah, 20. 720 now. And Ray or Rishi, let's go get some instructions from inside here. 720. What happens if the property is on the market? We're going to be selling at 720. I can tell you, not a far gap to bridge from here at 720. Let's go 25. Show strength here. This guy's not backing away at $720,000. Doesn't mean he doesn't have a budget though. At 720, that could be his last bid. At 720, 725, we're going to get instructions from inside as well. By the way, I'm sorry, I've got my back turned to you the whole time. Yeah, we're all done? Yeah, we're all good. Thank you very much. At $720,000, what about out this way? At 720 in the lead, just at the front of the driveway there. At $720,000, Ray, let me know the instructions from inside if you're not coming out. We're very, very close, by the way. In a matter of a couple of seconds, we're gonna come inside and pause the auction there. At 720, need to know any other interest. Calling it 3 times now. First call. Second call, third and final time, all done. Finished? Absolutely sure. You're not even going to make him sweat for it a little bit more? At 720, I'm going to take a pause to the auction. I'll be back in just a moment's time, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your patience and anticipation while we're seeking out our vendor's instructions now. The vendor's instructions, plain and simple. We're not going to be placing any vendor bids. Absence of any further advance from here, we're simply going to be passing the property into our highest bidder. Very, very close to the point in time where we put the property on the market, but just shy a little bit. So there's not much of a gap to bridge from here, which means that last opportunity, jump on in. Our highest bidder gets the sole right to negotiate with our vendors, written reserve price. And I can tell you, once we formally pass the property in, most likely we're going to be selling out this way. So at 720, need to be the highest bidder. We're going to stick in the $5,000 increments, so it needs to be at 725 if you would like to snatch those exclusive rights to negotiate here. Simple instructions from our vendor, ladies and gentlemen. Going to hand it over once again for your spirited bidding. Otherwise, the instructions are to simply pass the property in. Ladies and gentlemen, one last opportunity. I'm going to call it 3 times now. We wrap up the auction here. We're sure we're all done. First call at 720. Good luck to you. Second call at $720,000. Guys, are we all done? I hope you're enjoying the show. If you're not here to bid, what about you guys as well on the fence line? Nope, thank you very much. All done out this way as well. I hope you've enjoyed the show here at 720, third and final time. We're all done. Let's go with the 5s, vendor's instructions. Can't accept the 2s. Vendors want me to keep it in the 5s. Otherwise, we simply pass the property in out this way. 725 will put you in the box seat there. $725,000 now. What do you say at $725,000? Let me know. Need to know final instructions before we wrap up proceedings here. Your opportunity to jump in. You could be the ones to negotiate with our vendors. Written reserve price needs to be at 730. One last opportunity. I'm going to call it 3 times. You need to let me know. First call, second call, third and final. 725. We're already at 725. Yep, they're already at 725. It needs to be 730. We're all done. Oh, sorry, no, it was. I've had a week off from Easter. 7:30. I apologise for that. I gave you a bit of a scare. We've taken a week off from Easter and my brain's still on holiday. At 7:30 now. Now we're sure we're all done here, unless another 5 on top could get you into the negotiation table there. I'm sorry for that as well. At 7:30 now in the lead. Yes, correct. Yep, 730. I'm glad we can all have a bit of a laugh from that. It's 730 now in the lead. One last opportunity. I think I've confirmed we're all done. Finished. Absolutely silent here. First call, second call, third and final time. You're my last hope. Anything on top? We're done. I'd like to thank you very much for your bidding here today. On behalf of the team at Area Specialist Nexus, we're going to pass the property into our highest bidder. A round of applause for his bidding here today, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you very much.